Today, my lovely, lovely Cancer. I love Cancer sign. You guys are ruled by the moon, obviously. And so the way that the moon is, everything ebbs and flows. So sometimes the tide's high, sometimes it's low. And you guys are very emotional and a lot of times very empathic. You pick up on a lot of energy, sometimes keeping other people's energies. At any rate, this is a reading for the sign of Cancer for April 2018. I've already shuffled the cards, but I'm going to shuffle them a little bit. And in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, I would like to ask my spirit guides, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, um, angels, come in and help us give a little bit of guidance to our Cancer friends for the month of April 2018. Help us navigate through the human condition and give a little light to the Cancer people. Okay, the first card that you got was the Ten of Autumn, which would also be the Ten of Wands. The second card is the Five of Spring. Um, these are Doreen Virtue. These are Doreen Virtue fairy cards, by the way. Prince of Summer. Six of Winter. The Wheel of Fortune. Two of Autumn. Renewal. It's kind of like that is the Judgment card. The Princess of Spring. And the King of Summer. Honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. I'm liking this for you guys. Okay, so what it's looking like so far is that you guys might be starting off this month possibly a little bit slow. Because we had that crazy double moon last month in March, the last day of March on the 30th, it was in Libra. So um, we're looking for stability, and Libra likes balance, and they don't like chaos. They don't like, they're trying to always find loves and harmony in any situation. So you kind of went through that. Also, too, Mercury's in retrograde until the 15th of this month. Also, Jupiter is in retrograde for a while also. So Jupiter being retrograde, Jupiter is the planet of broadening and expansion and limitless goals. And so while it's in retrograde, everybody's feeling that little tug of um, doubt, definitely self-doubt, lack. A lot of times, a very much part of lack financially. So with that being said, March might have been a little bit difficult for you guys. And so coming into this month with the Ten of Autumn as your first card, this card says take steps to ensure financial security for your loved ones, your children, making wise investments and planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. With the Ten of Autumn, I also too I feel like this is like um, that possibly there's a burden that's going to be lifted off of you this month as far as financially. It could be some kind of windfall that's coming for you, maybe in the possibilities of a new job. You may be securing a new position. Also, too, with this card, I would definitely recommend that if you don't have any type of retirement, maybe if your company's offering you a 401k this month or get an IRA, save your pennies for a rainy day. This is kind of what this card means. The next card that you get is the Five of Springs. Also, by the way, the Ten of Autumns is the Ten of Pentacles. So, when you do come into a nice little chunk of change or something that you can hang on to, make sure you invest it wisely. Okay, so the Five of Spring is the Five of Wands, and it says opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself and others, overly ambitious people. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde. Everything that you say is going to be misconstrued or not received well. If someone's not receiving what you're saying, let it go and walk away. Walk away, Renee. So, with the month of March, there's going to be arguments. There's going to be fights. But with Mercury in retrograde, it means that it's time to slow down. A lot of times we need to slow down and bite our tongue. When Mercury's in retrograde, it doesn't necessarily mean it's always a bad thing, with Mercury being the god of communication. It means that Sometimes we need to slow down because sometimes we may be missing something. We may be missing a point. We may be missing someone's point of view because we only see our own side. So a lot of times things are found during Mercury in retrograde. You might find something that you lost. Um, I found this stone the other day this crystal that I've been looking for a long time. So slow down. Definitely slow down while driving. Don't be in such a hurry to get anywhere, and slow down and kind of listen to people. If you're arguing, that means that you're trying to learn to communicate with each other. It could be a colleague. It could be definitely a friend. It could definitely be a partner. This kind of feels like it's partner energy, relationship energy. So if there are arguments or things with the family going on, it feels like this could be family energy. A lot of times, during the holiday, we just had Easter. So, when family gets around, sometimes we can start little arguments and stuff too. Let it go. Hang on to what, don't let go, let go of things that no longer serve you. If there's somebody that disagrees with you, you can always walk away. You don't have to keep that stuff. Let it go. Shake it off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next card you get is the Princess of Summer. And she's gentle, sensitive, kind, and she's a little inexperienced. This card says a new relationship or emotional experience, an invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So the Princess of Summer, she is basically, she's kind of going into this month with new ideas, new energy, and she may be a novice at something, but it's still, it's kind of like the full card, going into something blindly with good and great expectations. And I love this for you guys. So social events coming, a friend might invite you to a party or some other kind of social gathering, and you may need to meet a new business partner or a new love relationship. Love it. Okay, the next card you get is the Six of Winter, and summer are cups. So this is the Princess of Cups. So cups are about emotions. So the Six of Winter is swords. So, and then spring is wands, and autumn, of course, is pentacles. So the Six of Winter it's saying positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief for troubled times, traveling or relocating. So usually in this card, you see a lady in a boat with these 6 wands around her. So this says that you're moving out of troubled waters. You're moving out of rough waters into calmer, stiller waters. So with that full moon over, Mercury almost out of retrograde, there will be a shadow phase of Mercury in retrograde for about a week or so after. But this is saying that we're going to let go of all those things. We're going into calmer waters. We're moving into more positive times in our life. So we're going to let go of things that no longer serve us. Let go of the fights, and maybe hopefully we've learned about something with our arguments or disagreements with people. Then you get the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the major arcana. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And so in this card, for instance, it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, maybe a new car, maybe travel. Those are beautiful things. Then you get the Two of Honor, which is the Two of Pentacles. It says bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. Also, too, when I see the Two of Pentacles, to me it's saying that, you're juggling, but make sure that when you're juggling that you're putting the right emphasis on the things that need more looking into. For instance, if it's about a career, and maybe this could be a choice you're making of careers, or maybe it's just saying maybe you're trying to juggle home, work, and your finances. Make sure that you're giving enough equally to each thing. If you're working too hard where you're not getting time to spend with your family and your friends, that can definitely cause some turmoil in your life, in your social life, and also in your family life. So make sure that you have a nice balance there, have some temperance there. The next card that you have is Renewal, and this is basically judgment, and it says renew the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So if this has been a quarrel that you've had with, maybe a spouse or a friend, a really close friend, or with colleagues, this could definitely be with family. This is saying that, and also too, when it says releasing judgments of yourself, forgive yourself, move on, and grow and learn from this situation. This also too means This is saying don't live in the past and don't live all the way in the future. You can put positive energy into the universe for the future, and you can put positive intentions out there. Like today, I intend that I'm emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, physically well. Today, I intend that I have everything I need to meet my needs financially and then some. Today, I intend that I attract positive people into my life that enrich and enhance it. This is also saying live in the present. A lot of times, we're living so far in the past and so far in the future that we're not giving today its due diligence, its grace. This is saying that take a a collateral beauty of everything that's going on, and learn from it. Learn from the past to make a better future for yourself, and don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. The thing that we do as human beings is we're going through the human condition and navigating through the human condition. We all have to do it. So it's about live and learn, but it's also too about not beating yourself up. The world's hard enough on you as it is. Don't beat yourself up. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And receive your blessings for the day. We are all worthy of it and we all deserve it. Don't put negative thoughts into the universe. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, my hair's gray, my hair looks terrible, I look old, I haven't had any sleep, I'm fat. Because when you put that into the universe, guess what? The universe will order you a pizza. So, put positive energy into the universe. Say God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And really love yourself and care about yourself and do things for yourself. Self-care is very important. The next card you get is the Princess of Spring, and this is about optimism, enthusiasm. It's creative. It's really good, positive, high energy. Look at that little cutie pie. Okay, it says time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creative take flight. You Cancers are very, very creative people. You're emotional, but you're very creative, and that creative energy, you need an outlet for it. So definitely, if you're an artist and you haven't been drawing or painting lately, do that. Do things that make you happy. Wherever it comes to the creative aspects of our lives, a lot of times we'll put that by the wayside and do other things besides. Self care is also too taking care of yourself creatively. If right now it's time to garden, get in the garden again. If you haven't had a garden in a few years, get out there, get your fingers dirty, get your hands in some dirt. Um, if you want to pursue singing and you haven't done it in a while, start practicing. If you want to take that pottery class, do it. Right now is the time. Right now is the time for you to be creative. With the Wheel of Fortune, who knows? Maybe something that you're dabbling in, as far as maybe you're doing knitting or macrame or whatever it is that you're doing. Who knows? Maybe put it out on Etsy and people will buy it. So put that into the universe. The next card you get is the King of Summer. And the King of Summer says, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in culture or creative endeavor. Hello, this could be a business partner that sees whatever it is that your craft is or whatever your art is and is very interested in it. Possibly this could be a partnering for a new relationship, but it also could be a new business partner. It could be a new business that you've been thinking about, that you've been ho-humming about. Oh, I don't know if anybody's going to like what I'm doing. Yes, they are. Put it out there. See what happens for you. Um, moving away from things that no longer serve you, moving away from the quarrels. This is saying, have some fun in your life, bringing fun into your life. This is renewal. This is spring. Let that energy come out. Let's get a little bit more clarity on what's going on with you this month. These are Shusta cards. They're called Pages of Shusta. And they're really old. They're kind of like a hippie 70s, probably came out in 74 by Anne Mansfield. And they're kind of hard to find. They're pretty rare. But these are pretty groovy cards. I love them. Okay, so let's kind of just get a little bit more clarity on what is coming up for the month of April for my Cancer friends. Oh, hello? A whole bunch of them fell out. Let's try this again. Spirit guides, ascended masters, Holy Spirit. Look, you guys are just coming out all over the place. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this for you guys. Okay, so the first card that you've got is, and these are kind of hard to see, but this is a witch hazel tree, and this has a lot of blooms and blossoms on it. This is God energy. This is movement. This is growth. This is new beginnings. Put that creative energy to use. You know, definitely if it's about you know, starting a business or a new career move, I'm saying go for it. Here's another beautiful card for you guys. This is the sun, moon, and stars. This is you. This is you putting yourself out there into the universe. And this is saying, reach for the stars, baby. It doesn't get any better than this. The sun, moon, and stars are out there waiting for you. Love this. This card is kind of a strange card. This talks about possibly making yourself sick or being careful to not get sick. This is self-care. Take care of yourself. Get enough sleep. You know, self-care means telling people no when you don't want to do things. Self-care is about, you know, eating properly, getting enough exercise, definitely getting your rest. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. The next card that you have is, this is kind of a strange little card too. This is a mouse. There's two of them. One of the mice is out in the desert and there's no shade over here. And the other mouse, she's pregnant and she's going under the willows where it's nice and cool. And so with this card, this just means that, you know, you may not like someone else's ideas, but you know where to go. You know which way to go. You know how to get out of the heat and stay away from the cactuses. So this is saying, pick yourself up by your bootstraps and you stand up for yourself and you know that you're going in the right directions. This is saying that, and also with the pregnant mouse, this is saying fertility. This is movement. This is, you know, fertility of ideas. This doesn't necessarily mean a pregnancy, but this does mean that you have a fertile mind right now. So I definitely say that you're going in the right direction, Cancer. Also, too, I'm sorry for the lag in the system today. It's really windy here, so it's making things slow up, and I apologize. Okay, so the next card that you got is this little clown. And with this little clown, this is kind of the Fool energy. And what I love about this for you is this is going out there into the great unknown, exploring this adventure and looking into it and saying, I don't know what's out there, but I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to go for it because it's yellow. It's God energy. It's like the Fool. It's a new beginning. The Fool isn't a fool. You know, the Fool is young, youthful energy. It's about believing in yourself and going for it. The next card that you get is really lovely. That is a pot of gold. So to me, this is kind of it's kind of like the wish card, but it's more of probably the Wheel of Fortune again. So this is money. This is finances. This is prosperity. This is saving your money for a rainy day again. This is about putting away money for your future. This, you know, a lot of you Cancer people, you're very, very much so you're family oriented people. You want to take care of your family. You want to take care of yourself. Whatever this career move may be, it could definitely, you know, take care of your family and their children for a long time. So, you know, abundance is coming to you. So I'm loving this for you. The next card that you get is Scorpio. Okay, so yesterday and today, the moon were in Scorpio. And Scorpio can make us a little aggressive, a little irritated, a little agitated. We can argue, we can drive fast, and when the moon is in Scorpio, we could be driving down the street and out of character, flipping someone the bird because they won't go. So this card is just kind of telling you to slow down a little bit. This card is telling you, remember when you're agitated and irritated, that take a breath, count to 3, get a little composure. Also, too, with this card, with Scorpio and with the bed card, this is also about sexual energy. Our sexual energy is about our creative energy as well. So, you might be lacking in that department. So, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Okay, so the next card that you have, this is called the card of self. And this card, this is blooming. This is like kind of going through a web but this is growth and movement. And here you are, the stars again. This is saying, no, I may not know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I'm gonna put this out there in the universe, and I'm gonna expect that the universe is gonna transpire with me. That's totally what this means. This says I may not know where I'm going, and I may be successful, and I may not. Chances are you are, because you're putting that into the universe. Remember that. But chances are is that you may be going into the great unknown, but it's taken a lot of courage and strength, and a lot of people don't have that kind of courage and strength to do that. But you do, Cancer. So this is saying make that move. Um, Aim for the stars. Reach for the moon. Go for it. Right now is a really good time for manifesting for you guys. I love it for you. The next card you get, this is a happy page, and this is about happiness. This is about not being so hard on yourself. This is about enjoying yourself. This is about harmony. This is about dancing. This is about parties. This is about going into social events. If someone invites you to a social event, you never know when you might meet that right person. I'm going to get one more card for you guys, just for some clarity. These are legal papers. These could be legal papers. It could be any kind of document. It could be a graduation. It could be a scholarship. It could be a marriage license. This could be a new lease agreement. This could be a new home. This means that something's coming your way this month. And the green is also healing. It could be a divorce. However, whatever this is also about freedom. This is freedom for you. Freedom to go in a new direction. The next card that you get, and another sign got this card too. This is a little girl with her puppy. And this is you. This is you taking care of your family, making sure that they have a good future. This is, that loyalty and love energy that you Cancers have. I think this is going to be an amazing month for you. Like I say, look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And receive your blessings. Love and light to you, my beautiful Cancers. I will see you next month. Thank you.